What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going down. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. It's crazy. I'm telling you, I feel like it get worse and worse each day. And I honestly thought it was actually going to be quiet. I thought it was actually going to be quiet just for the simple fact. I knew it was going to get crazy when the judge lowered it to 250,000. When it was at $1 million, I thought, things would, quiet down for a little bit. But unfortunately, him getting out, it literally has been not only raising eyebrows, but just for the simple fact it's a lot of things going on. Not to mention too, having a lot of people talking crazy in my comments. I absolutely love it. Just to see on how defensive, how mean people can get. I didn't got called every name in the book. I honestly don't care. I've been doing this for a long time, so call me what you want to. It's honestly funny to me. But I look at this as a joke. I don't care. I find it even more hilarious that it's so many, and it's so many black people that come on my channel and talk crazy, call me names and stuff like that, which I don't care. But I just find it funny. I find it funny because y'all are literally getting, it's the same thing with BLM. The same thing with BLM. They sitting here, and make sure y'all stay tuned for the next video I drop too. When I tell y'all it's so much information that I gotta get out, just this week I have, so many people have been tagging me and stuff. When it comes to X, when it comes to Instagram, when it comes to YouTube, that I have a lot going on. So Officer Tatum shared this. This is a website, Justice for Karmelo. So not only do they have the money from the Gibson Go or whatever it was from, buying new cars. I thought it was just one car, but come to find out it's 3. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that next video. But multiple things that they've done ever since that, he's got out and got showered with gifts. This shirt is $25 on whatever this website is. I care less. Me or my family ain't getting nothing from here or donating or nothing to this Carmelo Anthony or his family. I don't understand how people are not getting this. This is not something that, obviously, this is not something that it's more so justice. I mean, you can't call out justice when first of all, he's in the wrong. I mean, come on. People got to start making stuff make sense, and they clearly not. Then on top of that, it's a simple fact that y'all done made this little boy shirts, his family shirts, and other stuff. It just says shop. I think this is just one of the shirts that Officer Tatum is showing. I haven't been on the website, but if y'all want to, y'all can, which I'm sure y'all not. But I find it completely crazy, bro. I find it completely crazy. Here's his father. I can't play this video because dude cusses way too much in the video, and I can't have it on my channel. Says Carmelo Anthony's friends and family are now selling merch saying free Melo. All they're doing is inspire other youth to unalive someone because they think they can become a celebrity overnight. And I honestly, I mean, look at him. The dude is literally smiling, bro. How do you? My thing is you have to be, and I don't want to, say nothing too crazy because, I'm on YouTube, but how could you literally be, in a sense, this, I want to say evil. I do. You got to watch what you say on here, y'all. You do. You got to. But to smile in a photo after unaliving somebody, bro, that is insane to me. Like, just think about that, bro. Especially on how it happened. But still, at the end of the day, taking somebody's life and you smiling. They said, what, new shoes, 3 new cars, $900,000 home. I don't know. I find it crazy. I absolutely find it crazy. This is literally one of those things to where they want money. It's more so money. Now they're making merch. Like I said, I'm not sure if that's the only shirt. This is the only shirt that I've seen. It says justiceforcarmeloanthony.org. So that's what they're selling this stuff at. This is the site. It says Justice for Karmelo. Join us on our mission to create awareness and stand for justice. And it's really bothering me, this whole stand for justice thing, when clearly he was in the wrong about this. I'm confused about this, bro. Then wait, I seen this and I didn't read the whole thing. But this is how low down an individual can be, bro. I don't care about what anybody got to say. This is how low down an individual could be. Somebody that unalived a teenage boy over something, and honestly, moving a seat or you don't belong in the tent or something. Like I said, it could have been completely resolved if, and again, from my understanding, he wasn't supposed to be under that tent. He wasn't supposed to be at that track meet. I'm pretty sure they said he was pretty sure it was. I don't know if it was during school hours, but he wasn't supposed to be at the school. From what the things that I saw, but they tried to go with, on May 15, 2021, Karmelo saw a child drowning. Without hesitation, without thinking twice about his own safety, he acted. He didn't wait. He didn't panic. He saved a life. The moment showed not just bravery, it showed deep sense of honor and selflessness that few can understand. So my thing is, and I'm not gonna read the rest. One thing about it is that why not make this something, the shirts, or the merch, or making this, a big thing back in 2021 when that kid drowned. That's what I feel like. I feel like this is one of those things that's used, obviously, that, okay, he's a good kid because he did this 4 years ago. No, it don't work like that. He did that 4 years ago, obviously, and it was great. I'm not taking it away from him. I feel for that child. I'm glad that child is still here. Whoever he saved, it's a blessing. I love it. But at the same time, you can't sit there and throw that because he done unalive somebody. So now you're ready to throw that he's a hero because of something that happened 4 years ago. I guarantee that there are people that unalive many people that sit in a prison cell right now. But years before that, they probably helped somebody. They was probably the nicest person in the world. But that doesn't still justify the fact this man done unalive somebody. I'm confused. I'm highly confused about that, bro. And I don't understand it. Free Melo. It's $25. $25 for a shirt with a boy that unalived a kid over a seat. And y'all gonna spend $25. Y'all are literally supporting. And I'm confused on that, bro. I promise you, I'm so confused. That literally just goes to show y'all that it's so many black people that don't even pay attention, and just all because he's black. And my thing is, why don't y'all do all this when it's black on black? I don't see y'all doing none of this. I don't see I don't see everybody donating this, that, and the other. I don't see people doing that at all. Exactly. The people that's in my comments talking crazy, please answer that for me. Why don't y'all do this in y'all community when black kids is doing that to other black kids? Why y'all ain't making a big deal about it on X or a big deal about it on YouTube or making merch? Can't answer that, can you? Yeah, I thought so. This is absolutely crazy, y'all. I'm telling y'all. This is his grandmother. This kid is literally smiling, bro. I'm still trying to figure out to this day. I know I showed y'all something yesterday. How could you be that comfortable and calm that you smiling like nothing ever happened? I'm telling y'all. Says the new George Floyd has arrived. This is absolutely vile, disgusting. Karmelo Anthony is now selling T-shirts featuring his face, and his family and friends are promoting these free Melo shirts. I'm telling y'all, it's insane. Let's check it out from Officer Taylor.
So they just launched a merch site to support Karmelo. I'm giving you guys the most honest take on the internet. If this was my son and I thought he was done wrong and I thought he was innocent, yeah, of course I would do everything they doing. The problem is what it appeared to have happened is egregious. This is not a kid that's a good kid, maybe he's a good kid, that's at a track meet minding his business and a bunch of white boys jump him and then he stabbed one of them. This is not that scenario.
But I just said that too, and I ain't gonna be pausing, throughout this video. But I just said that before this, before he did this, he had, obviously he was suspended. I'm pretty sure for having knives, this, that, and the other. I'm not taking it away. People saying that he did good in school. He was a captain. He was bro. I get all of that. For the people that's out there, that's like he did this, he did. Regardless of the fact of everything y'all talking about before the time that he done unallowed his kid, that does not matter, bro. So stop. I'm tired of people saying that. That's still not helping his case. That's not helping his case.
It appears to me, based on the totality of circumstances, that he was in the wrong. That boy took somebody's life. They ain't never gonna get their kid back ever because somebody else's kid took a knife to a track meet and decided that he was going to sit under somebody's tent. And when asked to leave, he said, no, I'm going to kill you if you touch me. That's essentially what he said. Black people, the ones who are like this, not the ones who like me and they got a common sense. I'm talking about the ones who think this is okay. Do you realize that you are headed down a path of destruction that can never be recovered? I hope that black people understand this. When you are out here making a merch site, doing a GoFundMe for a kid that killed somebody.
Exactly.
And won't do a merch site and a GoFundMe for a kid that was killed by somebody. You headed down the wrong mother freaking path. When you go to a Planned Parenthood more than anybody else, when your communities are failing and ratchet as a mother, when the education system in the inner city communities, primarily in black communities, are dismal. When y'all voting at 90% for one candidate and still lost in a landslide victory. Historic.
Hold on, let me play that part again, because I don't think the people that's commenting that's always find themselves in the bottom. They either find themselves all the way at the bottom of my comments, or they commented on one of the posts because they obviously irrelevant. And this goes for, again, not just the black people that's defending Karmelo, but anybody that's defending Karmelo. That go for you right here.
Are dismal. When y'all voting at 90% for one candidate and still lost in a landslide victory, historic landslide victory. When your murder rate amongst intraracial conflict is far beyond anybody else's. When the incarceration rate is where it's at. When the obesity rate, heart disease, diabetes, you name it, is running rampant amongst African Americans in this country. When you got all this going against you and you think this okay, if you don't change, you are going to be irrelevant.
Bro, I just told y'all, bro. I just told y'all that. And not y'all. I'm just talking about the people that's defending Karmelo, the people that don't honestly have common sense, and especially the black people that aren't having common sense about this situation. I'm telling y'all. Like I said, there's going to be people in these comments on this video. Guaranteed. Telling y'all.
If a white teen had killed a black teen, then anybody who donated to his GoFundMe would be fired from their job, would be publicly humiliated, would be shamed. Of course, there wouldn't really be a GoFundMe that was set up. Everybody would just say, oh, that's evil. You can't just kill someone. You can't just murder someone in cold blood who's unarmed. We're against that. And so let's all move on, and the process will play out, and justice will be served.
Let me before they start talking again, let me ask y'all something. For the again, the black people that's been in my comments recently talking crazy, that's defending Karmelo, let me ask y'all something. And I want y'all to give me an honest answer. Don't start bringing up this happened with this person, this, that, and the other. I want y'all to actually, because it's this one particular woman that's always on my post. And I find it crazy because this woman has commented multiple times on my channel. And that just goes to show you that I'm doing something right. And I absolutely love it. And you know who you are, because you have commented on my channel multiple times. I can see. All I got to do is click on your name. It'll show me. Bruh. When I say, listen, check it out. If this was the other way around, so say say Austin Metcalf did this, how would you honestly feel? What would you do? I mean, honestly, what would you? How would people? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Would you actually respond the same? Since everybody's saying, "Oh, Karmelo's innocent," and Karmelo's doing it, Karmelo. If this the other way around, bro, would y'all be yelling Austin Metcalf was? Would y'all be saying that Austin Metcalf was innocent? Would y'all be saying that he did this? What would you do? Would you go out downtown and riot? Would you go? I want to know how you, because I'm trying to understand. I'm honestly trying to understand. And again, I'm not making this about, a color thing. I'm making this about a right or wrong, to put in the perspective of people that is commenting. And I mean, the police reports are out there and witnesses even, and people are still defending this Karmelo Anthony. And I'm trying to make it make sense. And I want to know how you actually, like I said, don't go about, this person, this situation. Actually tell me. I want to know. And watch, not one single person is going to let me know that. And I'm speaking on the people that's defending Karmelo Anthony.
What you have here is the inverse of that. And if you go check, man, you want to talk about a black pill, you go check the comments on the fundraiser.
Oh, it's bad.
It's just hatred against white people. Mm-hmm. It's just like rewarding the guy for killing a white person. It's a really bad place to be in the country. Like, that's like the precursor to race wars and new civil wars and like the actual fraying of society. But it's bad, man. It's bad.
Benny, this has been going on forever. It's just that what happens when you see racial conflict, the ugly head is reared up. Black people been feeling like this forever. And I grew up in an all-black neighborhood. We hated white people. I'm being honest. Like, we felt like when I was growing up, thank God I got saved, and thank God I moved to a different environment. And then it opened my understanding up to, wait a minute, this is not the way that we should be behaving.
And I ain't gonna say I grew up like in a mixed environment. I grew up in a mixed environment when I was, getting a little bit older. More white people, but it was, a mixed environment. Now it's definitely mixed, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that I hate it, when it comes to white people. But coming from a Democratic family, my dad, my mom, all being, black, like this and black that, this, that, when you come from that and grow up, obviously you don't really know, I guess, until you see for yourself. And I feel like I had to see that for myself, a few years starting these videos, and I had to see a lot of different things. Not obviously, when it comes to white people. And I got biracial kids, bro. But when it comes down to it, like, I had to learn a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. I had to learn a lot growing up and understanding, different things, and because it threw me off a lot of, what my parents taught me. And I don't know, so I obviously I can see a lot where Officer Tatum is coming from.
If a black kid is wrong, we feel like it's justified because of slavery and Jim Crow and all that other stuff. And I'm not saying every black person is like this, but there's a lot of black people, as you can see. Now, I'll tell anybody to do the math and do the research on this. You will never see a white criminal who've committed a crime against a police officer or anybody else get a GoFundMe. We even see George Floyd. Look at all these other people that were justifiably killed by the police. Not George Floyd, but I'm saying some of these other individuals. They still got millions of dollars in GoFundMe raised. They still got all kinds of money being raised. It's because black people, for some reason, have this racial hatred towards white people that's ingrained in them, that's almost in their bloodline. And it only takes an incident to happen like this for it to come out of them. Because you look at the comments, look what they're saying. But the people that are on the side of Metcalf, it's not a racial thing. It's that the boy was killed. He died in his brother's arms. He was at a track meet under his own tent, standing up for what was right. And he got murdered in cold blood. He was an A student. He had a chance to go to college. He was on the football team. That is why normal people are supporting him. But you will see this every time, Benny. I don't know what is going to have it have this change. I don't know if it's ever going to change in our society, but you're going to always see this underbelly of racism from the black community that comes up every single time these things happen. Right or wrong, the black kid was wrong. I see a lot of black people saying that he was wrong, but the majority of black people want to believe he was right. They want to believe the white kid was a bully. They want to believe these things, and it's not true. And it's sad that this is a reality, but I'm here to be the Negro whisperer. I'm telling you, black people have this vitriolic behavior against whites, and it's going to come out every time this happens. I promise.
Bro, that's the realest. That's the realest thing. You know, I mean, he said it. I mean, obviously, how I look at it is, you know, it's just this, it's right or wrong thing. Obviously, Karmelo Anthony wasn't wrong about it. And I feel like so many people are sitting there, just like that post, you know, they posted on that website that they selling the merch on and selling different things on, of course, trying to get every cent out of everybody. And a lot of black people are too crazy. And when it comes to being so stupid that y'all are literally not only supporting somebody that unalive another team for an outrageous reason, but my thing is y'all are steady donating. Steady donating. They done brought 3 cars, showering this kid with gifts. And man, when I tell y'all, bro, God see everything, bro. $900,000 home. And me personally, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I thought it was fake, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I fooled myself, I guess. I thought it was fake. And I know y'all probably like, Recklezz, how you, man, I thought it was fake, bro. I thought it was something that, when I seen so many posts and seeing a news post that they done bought a home, and then they want to say, oh, it's because the family. I'm gonna show y'all the next video. It's the next video, so I ain't gonna say too much. But y'all stay tuned for the next video. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody. Catch y'all next one.